Hi guys, hi. Anyone there? How are you guys? I hope you guys have been fine. Let me know if you join in. Today we are doing something different. Yeah. Let me know if anyone is there. Hi guys. Hi. I see someone. Oh, Tauya. How are you? Hi, my dear friend. It's been a while. Hope you're well. I'm fine, thank you. How are you? How is South Africa? Today we are doing something else because we are doing online dating. We are doing about relationships. Hi, Masimaira. Welcome, guys. Today we are doing something different. Welcome. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be amazing. Hi, Gladys. How are you guys doing? How is Mercy? It's been a while. I haven't seen you. South Africa is great. Tawia says South Africa is great. Welcome, guys. So today I'm doing something different because I've been asked by so many people to talk about relationships. So many people have discovered they want to share personal stories, but they don't want to be shown online because of various reasons, right? Not everyone is on social media. Not everyone wants their family to see them online. So they asked me if we could be sharing, stories, everyday life, personal stories that happen to you, or stories that are ongoing with relationships, but they would love to have their faces private, but they want to show, they want to encourage other people as well, because we need to talk about things that go on every day, things that people never talk about. Most people will not talk about relationship openly, but it's burning them inside, right? Inside, they feel like they need to talk, but they are afraid of talking because they are afraid people will say, oh, you're taking your stories online. But people do not realize that a problem shared is a problem half solved. When you talk to someone about your issues, your personal issues, maybe your marriage going on, or your boyfriend, girlfriend life, and then maybe you're going through an issue, you discuss it with someone else, you feel that offload, you feel like there's a load that has been taken away, right? We need to share such stories so that we can help each other, share with each other, encourage each other, because this is everyday life. Right? So I'll be having my guests. She'll be telling us about her online dating, how she went on online dating and what her experiences were compared to conventional dating. She'll be explaining everything about it. Yeah. So feel free to contribute to any stories, because even when you join in, your face will not be shown. So yeah, that's a plus. I see nowadays not many people want their faces to be shown. So I respect people's privacy. That's why I said today we can do a faceless live, because some people want to share, but they don't want their faces to be shown to the world because they fear ridicule from family. ridicule from friends, but they have burning issues. That is why there is so much depression, because people are locking feelings inside. They don't want to share them outside. And they don't realize that slowly they are, they are pushing themselves into depression, into stress. Some people end up doing things that are not good. Yeah. So I want to create a platform where we can be sharing everyday issues, relationships, everyday things that go on in our lives, but we cannot be able even to trust the closest people. Yeah. But we feel like we are being, it's pushing us to the edge. But once we share and you feel that, like, yeah, somehow your load is off, a problem shared is a problem half solved. So if you have any stories you'd like to share, feel free to contact me. Yeah. So I'll be bringing in my guests so that she can join us. Yeah. So welcome, my guest. Welcome. Can you hear me? Welcome.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Oh, okay. I'm here.
Welcome.
Thank you. Long time.
Well, yeah, it's been a while, but I understand, busy. Monitoring business strategy is saying, hello, Pauline. Thanks for the invite.
Yep. Wow.
Yeah, so tell us your experience on online dating opposed to the traditional, the traditional way, because growing up we are told you're supposed to, meet someone the traditional way, get to know them, What made tell us more about that, about your online dating experience. What are the advantages, disadvantages? What did you learn?
Okay. So basically what I can say is most of African setup or most of African culture, people definitely know or think that you have to do it the right way. Like you have to meet this person, you have to first meet the person, ask you if you want to date that person, or the nagging way, the way people like just nag each other, like you go to the market, they're following you, they're waiting for you on a mango tree, such things. And then now starting to show interest, taking you out for a date, and then no, taking that person to your aunties or sisters or brothers, and then taking another step to telling your auntie that you have someone. And then from there, now you start involving the parents. So that's what most of African people know about dating, and marriage as an African way. And now to be honest, I think things have changed, and I think things are going now the online way. After maybe the COVID issue, you want to tell me people never dated, Cynthia?
They did.
People dated, yeah. People dated, and because if you see most of the white or the people in the US or other countries, there are even people who did weddings online, where your spouse is in one country and the other one is in the other country, and you do a wedding. And Allah, everything is good, and you people, you're already a wife and a husband, right? So for me, I would like to take you through the journey of how I started my life as a young girl, and something that I embraced and loved, and I enjoyed it because for me, it gave me a positive vibe that I would recommend someone else maybe to try it and not to do it the the African way of asking for money and stuff and all these things. So let me start, if you allow me, Cynthia, let me start with this story.
Yeah,
Should I go
yeah.
ahead?
Yes, go
Okay. When I was in high school, okay, once you're a young girl and you get to high school, that's when now you start realizing and noticing what life is. You start getting so many, like when you go to these functions, that is why, is it called what, the Catholic functions, the CU functions, the drama festivals, music festivals, sports tournaments, and all these things. People, that's when you start knowing that you're grown. Now, when these young boys start approaching you, telling you all those sweet nothings and making you feel as if life is all about that. So we did all that when we were in school. And now graduating from high school to college, where now you have senses, you know what is good and you know what is bad, we ended up dating so many people. By, let me say, one thing is, the mistakes I did is, you see, like, when someone calls you out for a date, as a young girl or as a young woman, you tend to think now, like, tagging your friends along is one thing that you should do. You go with your friend for a date in order to maybe make your partner feel bad, to maybe feel secure, to maybe feel like you're protected, you're covered. This person cannot do you anything when you have your friend, but only for you to realize that you're destroying everything. This person is not comfortable one with your friend because he asked you for a date. He didn't say come for a date with your friend. So that's what we don't understand first. Another thing is, you're going there for a date and you're busy on your phone. You're there busy on your phone. That person will see you as a joker. You're not focusing on me. You're focusing on the phone. You're focusing on the things that you're doing. So it would be best if you just went ahead and stayed with that person you're communicating with than wasting my precious time here. So those are the things that I did when I was dating all these people when I was young. No, I did the African way, the right way of doing things. Dating someone and communicating with them on phones, having those sleepless nights, like, calling that person and you're talking sweet nothing. In fact, I sincerely can't tell you what we used to talk. You're just talking, making noise for the whole family. Everyone is asleep and you're busy talking there with, you think you're talking with your boyfriend, and only for you to meet the next day and talk the same thing, things that even didn't make sense.
Yeah.
So I came to realize that that type of dating was like, it was hell of time, because many people feel like you have to be entitled on that. So I had a nasty experience on dating someone that we met, like, live. The experience that I had a boyfriend. This boyfriend saw me when I was starting my career. I loved to model. I loved being a model so much. Like, Cynthia, if you told me I wouldn't be a journalist and I want to be a model in life, I could have just given you a blow, because I love doing it. For me, modeling, I started it when I was a young girl. We would go for the events and people saw me so beautiful, to a point that I convinced myself I'm the most beautiful woman in this world. And now I went for the first time, I went for a modeling agency. They hired me. So if you couldn't fit in a dress that I would fit in, then you're nowhere to be found. You're not going to be selected. And so many people tried all their best to even take all things to make sure they're slender so that they can fit in the same dress that I can fit. And during that period, that's where now I met my ex. And we thought we were going to have a good life together, because now we have met in this field of modeling. Now we are here face to face. No one is far away from the other. And now we have to start life together, start dating, going out, having fun, and everything. But I didn't know it was really on the wrong side of it, because You understand, when you're two people of different culture, one is an African, the other one is not an African, things tend to be hard. And now, when one person leaves and you're left here, you have a life that you feel that you need to shape. You need to be comfortable, one, communicating with this person. Number two, that person appearance should be there all the time for you to know that you're dating that person. But for us, it was hard, to a point that one partner, when is not around you, he tends to feel that you're cheating on him, you're doing funny things, you're seeing other white people and everything. So this guy started even insulting me, like, oh, you love black things, because you're black. That's why even men are seeing your black legs and your long legs, and they admire you and they want you. And it becomes abusive, because that person has stayed with you for some time and he has left, and now he thinks all that you do, because you're desperate, maybe cash wise, maybe lifestyle wise, thinks that this lady is desperate. No, I have the right to do anything I want for her. You see?
Yes.
And the fact that you embrace this person wholeheartedly, they think you're stupid. They think you're always there for them. If I tell you, Pauline, I want us to meet under a certain mango tree, definitely. If you said at 1, I'll be there at 1, or before 1. I will be there for you. You tell me, Pauline, I want to do such entertainment. I remember there is one time, a friend of mine invited me to their house, and that person, when I got there, it started raining, and that person put a video for us to watch. You're visiting someone, it has started raining, and now you're high school girls or you're in college, and then that person put some provoking kind of a video and expect you to watch. you know it feels like you have to sit here and watch. You can't walk out, it's raining, so you can't like sit here and not watch it. And the minute that person starts kind of such behavior, it just tells you where this person is going to.
Yeah.
That person wants that same type of entertainment that he's seeing on the TV. He wants to experience that. But because I didn't want to show myself I'm that desperate, I don't want to try it. And I don't want to fall in the trap of maybe having IRE pregnancies and trying all these adult things. I just tended to walk out and be rained on. I didn't care. It was raining so heavily, but I chose to walk out, not caring if that person is going to be mad at me or not mad at me. You see? So when I started this other relationship, and so the same thing is coming up, I just decided to switch off my mind, because I didn't want the same type of abuse. Because what do you know? This person is going to abuse you. This person is going to take advantage of you because you don't have money, or situations like that you can't pull yourself out. That person is trying to do that out for you. And then a little by a little, it's going to be like this person is even beating you. Reason is because of language barrier. Reason is he doesn't want to see you with friends. He doesn't want to see you with family members. He doesn't want to see you with other male relatives because of the jealousness or insecurities that are there in that person. So for me, I just felt this was like too much. I don't want to continue with such kind of relationship, because the more I feel I love this person, the more he's hurting me, and the more he's seeing me so naive that being in a third world country, and he's maybe in the first or those rich countries, he was provoking it so bad, and I didn't want to follow those steps. So I decided, why not step a bit and think about myself? All this time I had friends who were talking to me, advising me, oh, Pauline, this guy is so far away from you. Why don't you just go out and have fun and forget about him? Why don't we go and do our fun out, have crazy moments, and then, but if you look at it, Cynthia, you're in one type of a depressed relationship, and here you have other friends who are telling you to just go out and have fun, go out and drink, go out and meet other men. When he comes back, be his alone. No, you feel, where are you going to? You're already stressed. You can't join another relationship just to cool yourself out, or just to make sure you're blocking the other person not to stress you. And for that, for me, I didn't feel it working. I was feeling bad because I felt that no, this other person wants to take advantage of me. And the person now is telling me, you Pauline, you like doing the Western way. Uh, you want to date these people out. You want to follow what they are doing. Why don't you like take me home? We meet your parents and everything, but not considering there is no love between me and you. So the only common thing that is going to join me and you is only love. The closeness. How you treat me depends on how I'm going to treat you. So things went on like that. And now when my ex came back, because we met in Kenya. We have stayed with him some months in Kenya. Not I think that he's away. No, we did it here in Kenya. And now when he was coming back and forth, coming all the after every 1 month he comes back to Kenya. And now the insecurities became more. Cynthia, I can tell you my first engagement that he did to me. He proposed to me at outside the restaurant called Java. Java, not Java, Garitos. Garitos in town in
Yeah.
Nairobi?
Yes, I
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. He proposed to me at Garitos. It was a funny story. I was at work, he was at home. So it was on a weekend. And he told me, why don't you want me to come and see where you work? And I was like, it will be hectic for you. And my bosses are not comfortable bringing your husband or your spouse at work. So why don't we organize, you take maybe a Uber or you take a matatu, and wherever you'll be stopped, where the bus is going to drop you, I'm going to pick you from there, from the main stage. And we agreed on it. So when I got to town, he had already arrived to that destination where we had agreed. I picked him up and I took him to around the town to see where people eat, have fun, have pizzas. Because he was asking me, "Do you guys have things like pizza, eat-ins?" And I was like, "Yeah, can I show you?" So I took him to Garitos. And when we were standing outside Garitos, as I was trying to show him the building, he popped out the ring like, "Will you marry me?" Cynthia, I was so happy. Do you know what's happiness? I was so happy. The guy has proposed to me without my knowledge. I didn't ask him. And the minute I said yes, I never knew it was the starting of my problems in my life. Because he proposed in town. So many people saw me being engaged. Okay. So we went to the Garitos and we ordered our pizza. So for me, I ordered chicken and chips, and he ordered his also chicken and chips. So whatever I was eating, that's what he was eating. Meaning this person was not free. He was not comfortable because whatever I asked for, it's what he was asking for. And he told me, I want to use the bathroom. And I showed him where the bathroom is. So within few minutes, some I think they're Swedish guys who came in and they had ordered pizza. They came in and sat just in front of me. And my then boyfriend came and he was mad. Like, why are you facing each other? Why are you looking at them? Why are you're admiring them? You want to talk to them, you want to fall in love with them. Are you not satisfied with me? Are you not, you see, all these complaints? And I was like, wait a minute. These guys, they just have their own issues. They have just come here to eat. They're not here interested of me. They don't know me. I don't know them. I'm not interested in anything. And now that's where madness came. The point that people feel that when you're with them or when they engage you, you're fully entitled. You're like their property to them. You see?
Mm-hmm.
So I said, I'm sorry then. If you thought that's what you thought, then it's not what you think, because these people just came to have their lunch and I was busy eating mine as I wait for you. And I have to keep on watching your food before these people come and pick it off or do something bad to it. This is Kenya. And he said, okay, fine, let's go home. So we left the place and we went home. Now, when I'm leaving Garito as someone's fiance, someone's girlfriend, permanently girlfriend. And now we have started even talking about our marriage. We have started speaking of how he's going to pay my dowry. I took him to see my parents and everything. So everything was kind of a still deal. And now we went home. Home is where I was living. Cynthia, if I can tell you something funny. So it was, you see, you know how this, when you date someone who is not of your culture, they love celebrating everything, you know. I hope you understand when I say that. And we bought some drinks. We bought some sodas, and for me, I was not drinking alcohol because I was a party animal by then. I would drink alcohol when he's off the country, but when he comes back to the country, I was not drinking. Because when he told me this, his story about drinking alcohol, and his dad was calling me and telling me not to let his son drink because he becomes so bad. He's not supposed to drink. The doctor is not letting him drink and use other alcoholic things. So for me, I was like, if he drinks and I drink, we're going to kill each other in this house. So I would rather stay aside and not drink and let him have his own fun in Kenya. And I just came with a request, and I'm like, do you want to try Kenyan beer? Not the wines and everything, just beer. And he was like, oh, okay, sure, I'd like to taste it. So we bought Tusker cans. I think there were two or three. We bought the Tusker cans and we went home. So for me, I didn't drink anything. So he was busy drinking his cans there, and I just took soda and slept. And we were just there. He's having his own fun. Now the beer started showing him other things. I don't know how fast that alcohol worked on his mind, or it's because he had stayed for long without taking any alcohol, but it took him very fast. And now I was sleeping because I was in a bed sitter. I was just lying on the bed. And this guy was trying to put the glass. When I just woke up, I saw he was trying to put the glass on the table, of which he just put it halfway. So if he just stopped, as in when he just placed the glass and he would let off his hand, the glass would fall because it was at the edge. So I tried saving it from falling, and the guy became so mad that I want to pour his drink. Cynthia, guess what happened? If you can guess. The guy took that bottle of soda, Fanta, a full bottle of 2-liter Fanta, and hit my head so hard. And I just felt like shouting, screaming, and dying. But you know, the only way I could do it, because of the pain, I just pretended to have fainted. I just pretended to faint, Cynthia. I fainted like the fainting pretense.
Mhm.
And now that's when he came back to his senses, like, oh my God, what have I done? I'm so sorry. Okay, I didn't mean to hurt you. Forgive me. Wake up. No, he's trying to wake me up. He's trying to put some wet handkerchief on my head to calm me down and cool where he has hit me. And in my mind, back in my mind, I was asking myself, what if it was the real glass bottle? That thing could have hurt me. What if a knife was near? So many things started coming in my mind. What if there was something like he would use to hit me and I would bleed? You know, I felt so bad. And I just said, let me punish him by just deciding to faint. But another thing, I wouldn't faint for so long, because what if he took a knife and stabbed me or tried to do something bad and hide me in the washroom? Maybe now he thinks that I've died and start doing funny things. You understand? Huh?
Yes.
So I just fainted, and when I heard him now, he has started becoming worried and his voice has changed. It's like he's so remorseful. I just pretended to wake up with a very sharp headache and feel so bad about it. And he was like, oh, sorry, baby, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I won't do that again. I'm so sorry and everything. And the minute he hit me on my head, it didn't hit him that I fainted. So he took the ring that he had given me and crushed it with a, what do we call that thing for mashing, or the thing for mashing garlic? Is it called the petal or what? That, you understand, that thing for
Yeah,
hitting the
yeah,
garlic.
yeah.
So he took that thing and hit the ring, and all the diamonds were out. Everything had fallen, and it was
Mhm.
no longer in shape. And when I woke up, I had no ring on my finger, and I was holding my head like I have a sharp headache. And I'm like, what happened? So he started lying to me. Oh, you hit yourself hard on the table. You're trying to wake up. You're so sleepy. And I just pretended not to know what was happening. So since that was one of the red flags that I could have seen, but I just ignored it because I felt that maybe it's the alcohol in him that made him do all that. And I just forgave him. I told him it's okay. It's okay. I'm fine. And that day, that's when I came to realize this person is so toxic because you can't be engaged on one day and the same day you're hit and everything is destroyed. So the next day, I just had to relax home and be like, I don't want a lot of stories. I just want to relax. And now that's when I saw him. Yeah, he was taking some pills to comfort his nerves. I don't know, he was so uncomfortable. He couldn't sleep without taking pills. He wouldn't go to the washroom without taking pills. Everything about his life was all about pills. So one day, the next day, I told him, I usually see you having some pills to help you relax and sleep. Can you give me? He told me, okay, sure. Why not? I'll give you. So the guy gave me the pill. And he told me, these pills are so strong. I'm just going to give you a half of it and take it. I told him it's okay, fine. So I just thought, if the pills are so hard on you, then why should I take half? I just broke it and took a quarter of it. Cynthia, I slept. Just after taking the pills, I slept that night, that day, because I took the pill at around 1 p.m. lunchtime. I slept the whole day. I slept until the night. He didn't wake me up because I didn't wake up. I slept the whole day tonight and until the next day. A whole full 24 hours sleeping. No waking up to go to the bathroom, no nothing. So meaning this guy knew what he was doing. Like, why was he giving me the pills if he knew it's going to react on me like that? So I slept a whole 24 hours. And when I woke up, I felt so tired. And he was like, what? Why did you do that to me? You scared me. I thought you've died. And I'm like, why? What happened? You've been sleeping the whole day. You slept on Saturday. Today is Sunday. And I'm like, what? Yes, you slept the whole time. And that's when now I started seeing things are not going to work for me and him. So I decided to quit everything, Cynthia. Him trying to choke me on the balcony to kill me because I spoke Swahili with my parents and not feeling comfortable. So I decided, why not change my life? So I decided to go, why not now go the other way that people normally see as a bad way? So I decided to go back to online dating. Even if I was not going there to date, I was going to look for connection, networking, and for friends. So that's why I met my husband. Only within days, Cynthia, even 3 days were not over. I met that guy and everything went well. So people should not take like online dating is the worst thing. I think for me, meeting with people currently is the worst thing. If I can tell you, there's so many incidences that young girls are being invited in hotels by men. They go have fun, they go drink alcohol, they go eat lunch, and the next minute they are dead. Cynthia, a whole of past 2 months, we had incidences of so many girls being killed because of someone who is trying to lure them with money. Someone pretends, I love you. I want to take you out for a dinner. I want to take you out for lunch. It's your birthday. I want to treat you. And those people end up not coming back to life. So if you know what you're doing, if you have focus, if you have patience, and if you know what you're doing is the right thing, then for me, online dating could be the thing. Because now you'll get to talk to that person without meeting. No matter how long it's going to take, even if it's going to take a whole month, you guys, you're communicating on phone. Definitely communicating with someone for a month is going to give you the direct character of this person. Is he rude? How does he behave when he tries to call me and I don't pick up my call? Is he going to be rude at me? Is he going to ignore my calls the whole day? Is he going to insult me? You understand? So
Yes.
what will this person, how is he going to show me his character? Because Cynthia, if you call me today and I don't pick up your call, definitely I'll know maybe Cynthia is having some fishy affairs behind it, or she is mad that I didn't pick up the call. You will start telling me funny things, you start insulting me, you start telling me I'm cheating on you, you start becoming mad at me for no apparent reason because you don't have that focus. So with that, you're going to see the red flag on time. And like not meeting the first day, going out with someone the first day, and everything goes like bad the first day. You end up dying, you end up losing your life. So for me, I would tell someone to maybe try an online dating. I'm not advocating for it as 100% because still uh people get funny people there. Some end up being killed, others being stolen, others being robbed, others being, but I think with it you can learn the character of this person from day one. For me, I knew what I wanted. I was not looking for a boyfriend, I was not looking for a husband, but God gave me a man who loved me and appreciated me by seeing me the way I was. So skinny as a model. I was so skinny. I was so dark. I looked malnourished, but he appreciated me the way I was. I had a date the same day I met my husband. I had another date in Sankara. I don't understand why God sent me to this man who came for me, a man who was ready to take me to Kawangware, and yet I was going to meet a man in Sankara. So you never know. He was a Black American. You never know what could have happened to us if we met the first day. I don't want to judge, but for me, online dating was the way for me. Yeah.
Oh, wow. That was a life-changing experience, because not many people believe in online dating, and usually when we hear online dating, we think about all these evil things that happen online, and someone disappearing or something, but
Yeah. Uh,
mhm.
what I can say, Cynthia, is you see now you have started, let's say, let me start. Maybe I've got a boyfriend. I've gone to the online dating apps. There are so many that we have currently. Let's say we choose one. We go, let's say Afro intro, maybe. It's so common to everyone. You go to that dating app and you meet someone and that person starts telling you, oh, send for me a photo review. And you're like, oh my God, you have not met me. You have seen my profile because each and everything you do online currently has a profile, right?
Yeah.
So you have seen my profile photo. So you tell me, send me a photo. Okay, fine. I send you a photo of me. And you're like, no, I don't want that photo. I want a hot photo of you, like a fire photo. So the minute that person starts asking you for like nudes, that's a red flag, Cynthia. You will definitely know this is not the person I want. This is not the person I'm looking for. So you are not going to send, I'm not going to send you nudes. Send me a photo of you with your legs like way apart. Those are not the kind of photos I'll ever send anyone. So definitely you know this is a no person. Someone else will start telling you stories. Oh, today I was going to work, I forgot my wallet and everything. Send me some few. Definitely, you'll see a red flag in that, Cynthia. No, don't go for that person. Another person will start pushing you to do things that you don't want to do. You know. So with that distance and online dating, you will be able to see a man who has a character of being a boyfriend and a man who has a character of being a con, a cheat, a thief, and everything. It just starts with a simple sign of you. And there are some people who know how to hide things. I can decide to hide my character and pretend to be so good to you until I get you. You know, but with if you know what you want, if you know the kind of a person you're looking for, a person who is open, a person who is straightforward, a person who is not having hide and seek, you can't call that person at night or you can't call him with his line. He doesn't want to share his mobile number. He doesn't want to share his social media handles everywhere. He just wants you to stick there. We're in Afro intro and you're going to stick in Afro intro until the day we meet. Just know that person is not serious with you. No. If he doesn't compliment, it's all about arguing, complaining and everything, just know you're in the wrong relationship. Yeah.
And what are the things you would have known before you went online? You know, you wish you would have known.
For me, if I could have known, like, if I could have known character, a main character, if I was not naive, Cynthia, I think I could be very far right now. But I understand it's naivety that made me behave the way I was behaving. So if I knew how to be a lady of substance before then I think I could have been very far. So being well educated, you have your own knowledge of how to handle relationship, what to do and what not to do. It's something that I can attest and tell people that they should know everything before engaging themselves to any kind of relationship, may it be dating or even business thing. Just know yourself, have knowledge of what you want. Another thing is, if I had known that not everything that you see is real, or whatever you know about your friend. If you think your friend got a spouse in the bar, don't think also for you you're going to get one in the bar. If your friend is married by a white, don't think also for you it's going to be the same. You're going to be married by a white. So you should have your own focus and you should have your own taste. Yeah.
Oh, that's very educative, because we have seen young ladies, they just rush into relationship. They don't even want to know. You know, you need to know people before, you know, give yourself time to learn that person, what they like, what they don't like, you know, like
Yeah.
we have seen so many lives being lost, you know, and it is very, very sad. Very, very sad. Like, you know, how aggressive he was towards you. If it
And
was. Mhm.
and you know one thing, let me be open as a woman, Cynthia. You know, the minute someone comes out, like maybe let's say I've seen a guy somewhere, that person is a white, let me say, or a black American, let me say that to be precise, huh? This person is dark and you see this guy has muscles, and this guy has a very nice cologne or perfume. This person is dressed well, this person has money, he can afford to go to Java and eat. Women, what we don't think is, once you see a man of such character or having such things, a nice phone, a nice shoe, a nice belt, all that comes in your mind is money. All that comes in your mind is treating someone. All that comes out is having fun and loads of fun and even forgetting yourself. So most of us don't think beyond responsibilities, but we only think of, oh, being called babe, babe, the Alejandro way, running with a rose flower on your mouth, you're chasing on that woman. That's the mentality that we have. That's what as we women think when you fall in love with a rich guy or another guy, or when you see a man, that's what comes in your head. Whereby you're going to like stay on the couch the whole day and watching some movies. You don't have to cook. Like, baby, we're going to order in food. Maybe you're going to get someone to wash the clothes. Maybe we are going to do stuff. All it's all about, like, baby, let's go somewhere and have fun. Let's go out and have some music. Let's go dancing. Let's go partying. Let's go tours. Let's do road trips. That is what we women go in marriage or relationship with. But for me, I can't advise someone to go with expectations, because in my previous relationship, maybe I had so much expectations, like I'll be going to Mombasa. When you come next, I'll go to Masai Mara. I'll have expensive clothes, shoes. I'll be going to dine in the expensive hotels. But now, when I got married, I left all that behind. And I went there in a blank book, whereby I'll learn each and everything from the very first day. So my husband has to learn something different, and I have to learn something different. He has to know me, and I have to know him. So imagine being with a person that you have never dated in the same house and everything working out. It's because He didn't come with the expectations. He didn't expect me to have that size figure eight, being a extreme romantic or a porn star in bed, being like, you understand all those things that a man looks for in a woman. And me, I didn't look at the same thing at the, he would have a lot of money, he has a lot of strength, he has a lot of things that I'm going to benefit from him. No. And that's where you see right now, I'm able to stay with my husband. Even if we have issues, we are able to sit down and solve the issues amicably because I didn't come with expectations. I didn't get married to him knowing that I'll be eating out every day. No, I just came in this marriage knowing as a woman, as a wife, I have to prepare for my family. I have to make my husband comfortable. I have to cook for him. I have to have responsibilities, not pizza, burgers, chips all the time. No. So coming to a relationship with blank expectation is the best way. Yeah.
That's true. That's true. And what would your advice be for the young generation, the upcoming generation, the microwave generation? Because they want things, everything ready. They want him
Yeah.
entering, they want the car, the house, the money, everything.
Let me tell you one thing. And I think this one is all known by everyone. And if it's not known by everyone, let me be the first one then state it to you. You see the people, like the women we have here, like people call them rangiathao, the brown skin that we have people. These people, they're not bad people. They are good people. But now here in Kenya, people have made like rangiathao like a more important issue, like a black color woman. It's like, oh, she's so beautiful, she's so brown. That's what you want to be associated with. That's what so many men look for. And they think now the black women, us who are black or chocolate in color, we can't fit to be that explosive to people, you know. And you find that this person has seen Rangiathao somewhere, and this person cannot cook. Baby, I don't know how to slaughter a chicken, so I can't do it. Can we order in, or can we order chicken that is already slaughtered with no fat, with no everything, just chicken ready, and it's already diced. It's just putting it on the fire and cooking it. Baby, I don't know how to prepare ugari, or I don't know how to wash clothes. Like I have those long nails, I can't do these shode jobs and everything. And now this man cannot marry such a woman, Cynthia, to be honest. That man is not going to marry you. He will go back to the village and get that man who is ready to struggle. Wake up in the morning and prepare for the kids, prepare for the husband. That woman who is ready to wash and keep the house clean. That's the woman the man will go for. And it's not a shock or a surprise. You see, you're dating someone, you go in a club, you are a guzzler, you can take 10 bottles of alcohol, you have fun. And with no time, this man will just go mute, like mute for a week or two. And surprisingly, you'll just hear like this guy married last week. He was having a wedding. He married another woman, and you're like, how? But you have been dating. So how can that man marry a woman who is a guzzler? A woman who cannot think of preparing githeri or rice in the house, but thinks of eating pizza, burgers, and going to drink. You see?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what, as women who are microwave women who think of cooking spaghetti and whatever is left, you put it in the fridge. And now when your husband is hungry, you don't want to go back in the kitchen and dirt your hands. You just want to go and warm that food, the leftovers. The only easy food to prepare is spaghetti or rice and minced meat. By the way, to be honest, in the previous years, people have been complaining. So many men have been complaining that their wives or their girlfriend only cook spaghetti and minced meat for them. Yeah. So it will be hard for a man to marry that kind of a woman. And women will start saying, oh, men are not enough. Oh, I can't date a broke guy who doesn't even have money or anything to treat me. You don't have to be a gold digger to fit on someone's life. No, 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 no. Yeah.
Oh, that's very eye-opening, because we are used to everything being ready, and we are used to, having our men, like the house girls, they are ready for them.
Exactly. That's another thing, Cynthia, whereby a woman comes home, you get a man is just telling you or is proposing to you, or you're like, babe, I want a house help. I don't want to do all these jobs. In fact, you never married me, or you're not dating me to be your house help. So we need to get a house help. And you know, most of the men or most of our husbands, Cynthia, they go out there and date these same houses because you're nothing. If you can't wash your husband's shirt or vest to be clean, and your house help does that, makes it clean and shining, his trousers are clean, his food is all the time prepared well. So a man won't come and think that it's your wife who gave the orders of this food to be cooked like that. He won't see that. Men how they are. Cynthia, they will say, oh, this woman can cook well. She knows how to cook my food very well. She knows how to prepare my clothes like the way I want them ironed, very clean. My shoes are very clean. Everything, it's all about your house help. The only thing a wife does is just sit on the couch and not start telling you sweet nothings. Oh, I love you, babe. Oh, I saw this ring. Oh, I saw this shoe. Going back to bed. It's the same house help who washed your bedding, made sure your room is clean, everything is clean. And now your husband will definitely see, this is a woman I want, a person who can make my things clean. And that's why now you get these men cheating, going to bed with this woman, or even you being fired from being a wife to your house help being made a wife. Yeah.
Yeah, we have Rainbow here. Rainbow, are you there? Hello? Rainbow? Can you hear me? Rainbow? I think you're on mute. I think she's on mute. Is it she or he? I'm not sure. So, Rainbow, they are here, but I think they are on mute. They can't hear. So, yeah, that's true. Someone is saying internet dating has made people more disposable. So, yeah. And then Gladys is saying, all that glitters is not gold.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Mercy is saying, sorry for all that happened to you, dear.
Okay. Now, since...
Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
I was just reading some of the comments.
Okay.
Hi, Anafi.
Yeah, hello.
How are you?
I'm good.
Welcome. Welcome to today's live. We are talking
Today
about...
I can't even see you. What's wrong?
Yeah, today we are doing lives because some people want to share stories, but they are not public figures, or they don't want to be seen online. You might share your story, and maybe your neighbors are there watching you. For privacy reasons, yeah, we'll be having a show where we don't show people's faces, because they fear ridicule from relatives, friends, but they have stories to share, and they are not able to share even with the close family members, because we have realized that nowadays, even if you tell your closest friend your issues, they will not help you. They'll go around telling other people and, twisting that story to make it in another way. Am I right, Mwakazi?
Yeah, it's very true and very, very true. Because you're not going to live with it. People talking about and pointing fingers and telling, oh, I just had my cousin talk and say what happened to her. It will be so shameful, and you're going to kill your own self-esteem. So it would rather be let people hear the story, learn from it, get some point from it, and then it will just end there without exposing yourself.
Yeah. And I thought it was a good idea, like because there are people who they have burning issues inside them. They want to share them out, but they cannot go online because they are ashamed. They might be seen by someone who knows them, and then they will be ridiculed and stuff like that, or someone will start twisting even that story, making it into something that it is not. You know how nowadays people are. You tell them one story, and then they will twist it and make it into what they want. So I thought this was a good idea where people could come in and share their stories. We learn from each other, we learn from our mistakes. Other people don't end up doing the same thing, because a mistake is not a mistake. A mistake is repeating the mistake. That is where the mistake is. Right?
Yes. Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So Anafi, you have anything to add?
Yeah, is when I've joined. I don't know anything here.
Oh, yeah, we are just talking about online dating. If you have done it, or you have had someone who has done it, you can tell us about it. Otherwise, we were saying about her experience and how it went, how meeting the partner the other way was even worse than online dating. Right? So it doesn't matter how you meet your spouse, as long as you are understanding each other, you are on the same page. That is the main thing, right?
Yeah.
That is the main thing. Yeah. If you want to join us, you can join on the comment section. I put in the link. And if you have a story to share, I will leave my Instagram on the description box, where you can inbox me and we can come and discuss your story, because I'll be running stories, so that we can be helping each other, educating each other. These are everyday issues that people never talk about. And when people don't talk about it, they think that it is gone, or it is not there. They think it is not there, right? So yeah, so Mercy is saying, Mwakazi, you saw me oh yeah. So yeah, that was today's story of Pauline. She was telling us about her online dating, her experience, how she went through a narcissist's partner, but later found true love. So we can't lose hope. There is always hope. It doesn't matter how you meet your partner. There is always hope, but we need to check on the red flags always. We need to have our eyes open, so that to avoid, mishaps and things that happen on, later, thinking that person will change, and that person will never change. Because once someone shows you their true colors, once, you can accept once, but the second time, know that is their true colors, because no one is perfect. If they show you their true colors once, maybe you can forgive them, but the second time, know that it is bound to happen, because someone will tell you will, threaten you in a certain way. If you ignore it, thinking that they will change, that will be up to you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, I think that was a very nice story, and I hope you guys have gotten something from that. Just knowing when to look out for the red flags is very, very important in a relationship. Yeah. Thinking that you're the one to change them, it might not happen that way. Yeah. You might end up on the other side. Yeah. So, yeah. Any part?
Cynthia,
Yeah.
you know one thing, what both men and women don't understand is, don't get in a relationship trying to change someone. I guess even you, when you're married, you never married your husband to change him to be something else, or him changing you to be someone else. Never change someone. Let them change for you. For me, when I met my husband, I decided to change myself for him. I decided to stop taking alcohol so that I can be with him. But he didn't tell me, you have to stop taking alcohol because I don't take alcohol. He never told me that, but I chose that to change. I want to change from being a party animal to be a person of uh a person of, what do we call it? Yani, I want to be someone of relevance, not a person of bother, like a party animal. Oh, let's do this. Oh, let's do this. No, you just change your life to fit in someone else's life, and that person to fit in your life perfectly. Sometimes we tend to lose even serious partners because of our character, because of our doings. That's what makes us sometimes lose even the potential partners that we get. Yeah.
Yeah, that's very true, because we think that person, you are not born together. That's one thing you should understand. You are not born from the same mother, the same dad. It's not your brother. This is a total stranger that you're meeting and then deciding to put your life together. So this person, they have a very different background from yours. You don't know what they have been through from childhood up to where they are, because people usually come with baggages. Some people will come with baggages, and then for you, you don't know that they have baggages that they are tagging along. You are trying to change them to suit yourself. Yeah, that has to be
Yeah.
a personal decision from them. You cannot change
Yeah.
someone. Yeah, you cannot change someone if they don't want to. It has to come from within. Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Very true.
yeah. Um. Otherwise, any parting shots? And guys, subscribe to Mwakazi's family. I'll leave it on the description or on the comment section. You can subscribe to her channel. She's doing amazing work there. Check out
Thank
her,
you.
yeah. Check out her videos, comment, subscribe, share. Yeah. Any parting shots?
We have Gladys Naisho is saying online dating isn't always a ball of fun. It's actually more like a roller coaster ride with ups and downs. I lost a cousin through this. Rest in peace. Oh my God, Gladys, I'm so sorry about it. I feel you and I understand. We have also seen stories of so many people who have met on Tinder or these online dating apps, and they have lost their lives. In fact, when our story came out on Tuko, so many people came attacking us and saying that we are lying and everything. But on that, Cynthia, I went back and Googled how many couples have met on Tinder and they have lost their lives. And you can see, if you see the rating is some okay, the positive side is high, like let's say 60 to 40. Yeah. But to get to find so many people who are losing their life on this social media is, I don't know what comes up. and I wouldn't like to say anything bad, but I don't know what comes up. Is it a misunderstanding or something? Because I truly sometimes don't understand. But sometimes the men who are in these social media, Cynthia, if you don't take precaution, you're going to end your life. You're just going to. So it depends on the character of a person. Take time and get to know this person well before engaging yourself with them. Don't rush. Like currently, Cynthia, I can't say that if you tell me to go back to dating right now, I'll just tell you I'd rather be a nun or I'd rather be single forever because Cynthia, if I dated at this time in my life, like if I was young and dating now, I don't think I could be alive. Maybe we would have been put you see the way watu wanasema kuweka shoka, kukata shoka.
Yeah.
That time when people were being killed for nothing, someone buys you a cake and you go share it with another friend and you die because of sharing that cake. They don't want to see you with any other person. They think you're their property. And I think no relationship turns to be something else. Either positive, either online dating or the normal dating currently, for me, it's a nay. I wouldn't do any because people have become so violent. People are even killing, even in marriages, Cynthia. People are dying. You get stressed because a man gets stressed because he can't provide for the family. You have a wife, you have a baby. You can't feed them. You can't provide for the next day meal, or you can't even provide for electricity, shelter. And the next thing you do is when you all go to sleep, you decide to put the house on fire. You decide to poison them. You decide to kill them, to drag them. You see, a woman gets to see my boyfriend talking with another woman, or my boyfriend now, or my husband is chatting with another woman. And you feel very mad. And you just think, okay, now why did I give birth for this man? And why am I dating this man to come and being cheated on? And you decide to kill the baby and kill yourself because of a man. That's so wrong. I think people should keep sane before doing all these relationship things. If you've ever heard of that, Cynthia.
Yeah, I've had it countless of times. Yeah, we have seen, especially during these times, so many people are mentally ill. They may not realize it. And one thing that is happening is that people are not acknowledging that mental health is an issue. Especially for us Africans, we don't believe in mental health.
Yeah.
But it is there. There is mental health. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So the more we acknowledge it, the better we are able to, we are able to save people. We are able to take them for counseling and things like those, to help them out. And the more we encourage people to talk to someone, a problem shared is a problem half solved, right?
Yeah.
If you are able to share, if you can find someone you can share with. I know usually nowadays it's very difficult to find someone to share with, because you will tell someone something and then they will go twist it, or they will go telling the whole village, Yeah.
Cynthia, sharing your information. Let me warn people about sharing information, because I've experienced it here in our area. The person whom you are going to share your information to is also having its own problems also. So you are going to add more to that person, because that person also will continue spreading it.
Yeah. That's why I'm saying it has become very hard to even to share it with family members, because they will not help you. Usually they will tell it to other people, tell it to friends. Now everybody knows about your information, and you're feeling very embarrassed. That's why I formed this not showing people's faces when you're sharing, because once you share, nobody knows who was there, right? this is a good way, and I thought this was a good way of like letting it out, because nobody knows if you're the one or who was there. I'm the only one now who will know, you know. It's a good way because people are quiet, but they are very sick inside. They have depression, they have mental health, they end up doing these weird things that are happening, especially right now with the economy being very bad. People are not well. They are not well at all. Yeah, they may not acknowledge it, but all is not fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, so we need to help our brothers and sisters. Yeah. Yeah. So let me see any
Me what
comments.
what I know that in each and every house you might find you might find people quarreling. There is no house, I'm 100% sure, that you will find that they are 100% living no quarrel, because if you go to this out, like my neighbors, they quarrel every day. Even the person who is solving the case of children's office is my neighbor, and yet he fights her, with her wife daily, and he's the one who is solving those cases. And so people are claiming that why should we take our problems to that man, and then that man also is having the problems.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Crazy.
I know it doesn't make sense. Yeah.
Completely, it doesn't. But Cynthia, you know one thing, huh?
Yeah.
No, the issue where you say mganga hajigangi, as in a
Oh,
doctor cannot treat him or herself, or
yes.
even a doctor is not trusted in their home. You know that? So you
Yes.
get to find people like talking, and sometimes people ask me so many things, to a point I'm left wondering, like, oh my God, you're asking me these questions, and myself, I even have no idea about it. So I'm like, you know, sometimes you might take your problems to someone who thinks they can handle them. But the minute you start sharing your problem and telling that person, oh, my husband slapped me last night because he saw a message on my phone and he started thinking I'm cheating, and so it's my cousin who had written this message. And now the same person maybe was beaten last night because of not cooking, or maybe because of putting a lot of salt in the food, you know. So you
Yes.
tend you get someone who is seen more like a pro. He's the one even who is undergoing more of it. I think we women or we also men take advantage of who you are.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
true. Yeah. Yeah, that's very true. Mwakazi Fitness is saying at Cynthia, knowledge is power. Long time ago, relatives used to bring you a wife that you barely know. You start getting to know each other, and those marriages lasted decades.
We are just
And then,
inventing the wheel, and we are selecting for ourselves.
yes. Yeah, but I think selecting for yourself it worked those days. Long time it worked, but I don't think it would work now, because that was the only way that they knew how to. Yeah, that was the only way they knew how to. Right now we are looking for what we want. It is good to have your own choice so that you pick the person of your heart. You're not being forced. Yeah. So yeah, that was a beautiful experience. I hope you have gotten something, a word or two from Pauline. She has described her experience. If you have missed it, you can go back and watch it. Otherwise, yeah, I think we'll come to the end of our life today. Don't forget to subscribe to Mwakazi's. As I'll leave the link also to Mwakazi Fitness. I'll leave the link on the comment section. Yeah. Thank you so much, Mwakazi, Pauline, for joining
Thank
us.
you.
We hope to see you many more days, many more
Thank
lives.
you. Thank
Yes.
you.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah. We are so blessed to have you. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Cynthia, and thank you for coming up with such an idea. I hope so many people are going to open up. In fact, after this COVID thing, so many people have lost a lot mentally. So many people, Cynthia, it's hard to see a husband or wife, a boyfriend, girlfriend, stay together for so long in their house without going anywhere. And I think now people have started becoming boring to their partners and everything. So all I can say is thank you for bringing up these topics. Thank you for bringing this in your channel. At least so many people are going to have sane minds and build their mental health, because that is one of the most important things people should do. And at least people are going to open up, and you're going to learn from different people, from different cultures, from different countries, and we are going to know how to take ourselves. So if someone heard my story today, maybe they're going to relate with it, and tomorrow they're going to change their ways. Same thing, if I hear someone's story, tomorrow I'm going to listen to it and I will know what to change. And I hope not changing to bad. If someone comes and say I slap my husband when he speaks to me badly, then I don't think I'm going to do the same to my husband. I can't slap him, because if I try to do that, I'll be minced. He's going to kill me because he's so energetic. So I hope you're going to spread the positive vibe and positive energy and let
Yes.
people change. Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Otherwise, yeah, thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. Thank you for your support. You guys have been awesome. And if you would like to share a story, Gladys is saying educative content, informational, inspiring, engaging. Thanks. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah. We want to have an open mind so that we may understand relationships, because relationships are not easy. We all know that, because this is a total stranger you're meeting, and you don't know how they behave in certain scenarios. You have no idea. So it's a process that we need to educate ourselves in. Yeah, we need to be more informed about our relationships. Yeah, as we share with each other, build each other up. Yeah. Otherwise, and if you don't have any question, guys, then we shall close our live, and we'll see you tomorrow as we have another person coming in to share, and then they can share their story, right?
Yeah. Thank you so
Otherwise,
much, Sylvia.
yeah, welcome. Thank you to you too for accepting the invite. It was a pleasure. Thank you so much. May God bless you. Yeah. And
Thank
hope
you.
to see you. Yeah. Hope to see you again. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Okay. Otherwise, don't forget, guys, to subscribe, like this video, comment, yeah, and share it. Share it with your friends. Yeah. So see you tomorrow, and God bless you. Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.